I'm back. I have updated the stream info. Let's get this started. I hope this works without me having to do much. It looks like I do need to change EXEs. Okay. No, I've had level 3 trains before, I think. So, Mass Effect 2. Everything's about to get a little bit darker. Everything's about to get a little bit grimmer. Import ME1 character. German Shepherd. And my previous test character. Combat difficulty normal, subtitles, squad power usage, autosave. Okay. Name German Shepherd, rank 55, military specialization Vanguard. Paragon. Erdnot Mech survived the mission on Vermeer. Kaid Nolenko was killed on Vermeer. The Council was saved. And Commander Shepard recommended Captain Anderson for a seat on the Council.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for. Saving the Citadel, even saving the Council. Humanity has the trust of the entire galaxy. And still, it's not enough.
Our sacrifices have earned the Council's gratitude, but Shepard remains our best hope.
But they're sending her to fight Geth. Geth! We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow her. She's a hero, a bloody icon. But she's just one woman. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose her.
So, this opening is very intense. 1 month after the devastating Geth attack on the Citadel, the galactic community struggles to rebuild. The Alliance fleet made a tremendous sacrifice to save the Citadel Council and earn humanity membership in their prestigious group. Now the Council is forced to respond to evidence that the Reapers, the enormous machines that eradicate all organic life every 50,000 years, have returned. Well, you can always rewind the video later and read it.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Like I said, this is about to
Cruiser's
get
changing
intense.
course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down. Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
beacon is ready for launch. Will the Alliance get here in time? The Alliance won't abandon us. We just need to hold on. Get everyone onto the escape shuttles. Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't abandon ship. I'm not leaving either. I need you to get the crew onto the evac shuttles. I'll take care of Joker. Commander. Ashley, go! Now. Aye, aye.
I may need to adjust the sound balance a little later.
Everybody in! Go! Go! Go!
The voices are actually a bit loud. Ooh. Oh, you have not seen great asses in this game yet.
Mayday! 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 This is SSV Normandy! We've suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy! Come on, baby, hold together. Hold together.
Yeah, I always thought we needed a sunroof.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy! I can still save her!
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
Yeah, okay. Help me up. They're coming around for another attack! Watch the arm!
Welcome to Mass Effect 2, folks. So, I have a little personal story after this opening. This is very medical.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
They scraped what bits they could out of the suit and... well... You ever rehydrate jerky? So, real talk. I did not like Mass Effect 1 when I first played it. I did not like Mass Effect 1 much at all, but everyone was going nuts over Mass Effect 2, so I bought Mass Effect 2. I went out to GameStop, I picked up a physical copy, I put it in. I saw up to about here. I took out the disc, I put Mass Effect 1 back in, and I played through the entire thing in like one sitting. Okay, 2 sittings, but it felt like one sitting. And then I stayed up all night playing through Mass Effect 2. And I was completely on board for Mass Effect 3 when it came out. I was completely on board. So that scene is what sold me on the series. I think our imported Shepard looks fine. Yeah, that's Shepard. That's the lady we made. We are a Vanguard, and Vanguards get a little boost in this game. It's called Biotic Charge. We will see that in action. They get a little boost. We have bonus powers. Carnage, Energy Shield, Shock Pulse. I'm gonna take Energy Shield. Alright. That's our lady.
Something's wrong.
She's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of her surroundings. Oh my god, Miranda. I think she's waking up.
Damn it, Watson. She's not ready yet. Give her the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. That was too close. We almost lost her.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Wake up, Commander. Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack.
Hello, Brian Panties.
There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry! Grab the pistol and armor from the door. Don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor.
Jesus, Miranda, okay. Yeah, heads are just weird. Okay, I have some mods installed. The expanded Shepard Armory. It adds extra armor models, basically. I would like to put on actual clothing. Yeah. But right now we have some odd armor.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from... Damn it! Those canisters by the door are going to blow. Get behind cover now. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol.
Alright, thermal clips are new.
Over the last 2 years, firearms have undergone a major enhancement to manage their waste heat. When the Systems Alliance analyzed detailed battle telemetry, they found that the Geth were able to keep up a more sustained rate of fire, giving them a significant advantage over Alliance Marines.
Blah, blah, blah. We use bullets now, basically. Let's see. I have... I am gonna adjust the sound balance just a wee smidge. Nudge the music down just a little bit, and the voices down just a touch. I will probably have to dig into this soon. Anything in here? No.
Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off. Look out!
We can now vault over cover.
Keep moving, we need to get to the shuttles. Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your... Nice work, Shepard. Coast is clear.
So we do have just the pistol. We also have, incendiary ammo, which is cool. Charge. And energy shield. Energy shield does this. Energy shield does nothing, but I just turn that on. So this is cool.
Don't waste time. I can't keep the mix. There's more reinforcements heading your way. Grab the grenade.
Grab this grenade launcher.
Here come the mechs.
You've been spotted.
Take the elevator.
Grenade launched.
Floor. Hurry! Get to the door. Run! You're doing fine, Shepard. Head
You
to
can
the
shoot.
Shepard, read me. I've got them closing in on my position.
You can shoot off limbs. It is very cool. Like this.
Member offline.
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity.
The game just locked up. Actually. I don't know why. Okay. I'm Control-Alt-deleting this. And, that's weird, because I haven't had a crash in the entire, 3 playthroughs I did to test this. Let's see where it last auto-saved. Miranda crashes the game, that's fine. Let's see where it auto-saved. And if it happens again. Not happy about that. I'm nervous about that, actually. I'm gonna take a quick look in the mod settings menu as long as we have a chance. I am just gonna take a quick glance. If... Yeah, mod control game settings. Just field of view. Okay, that's nothing. Let's see where it last saved.
Authorized for a lethal force.
Right here.
Allied force casualty.
Alright. I'm gonna try this again.
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
Cool, good.
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all his money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
As long as we're at a quiet, safer spot. Yeah, Is everybody good with the audio balance and such? The point of this minigame is just match symbols. Audio balance is good? Alright, good. Thank you very much. I'm glad to know that. Plus credits. Alright, let's get moving. That was excessive. My god, that was brutal.
Log update. I can't figure Miranda out. As project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made. But she's still the same old ice queen. Maybe she's worried Shepard might become a new favorite. Or maybe she is just a pure cold-hearted bitch.
I'm not one to judge.
I've got him. Shepard.
Hey, man.
Gotta hurt. What are you doing here? I thought you were still a work in progress.
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for—
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
You can sit here and grill him, of course.
I know this isn't the best time, but I'm sick of stumbling around when I don't know what's going on.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose, or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
I'm having trouble wrapping my head around this.
Yeah, I can imagine. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Maybe it's time we got moving.
First step, let's finish off these metal bastards. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
Hitting them with the good stuff is Jacob's entire personality. So, you know, we can give him more, pull. A little more Cerberus operative.
Falling back.
Good.
Ready to get the hell off this station?
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we—
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get her out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on. The service tunnels are this way.
Alright. This way, I think he said. So yeah, we now have Jacob. Jacob's decent guy. I'm turning on incendiary ammo for me too. He has the right idea.
Activating.
Damn it, Wilson. This room is crawling with mechs.
Now I mentioned that that Vanguard gets a little enhancement in this game. And it's called Charge, or Bush.
The whole station is crawling with mechs.
And,
I'm doing the best I can.
you use it like this.
Can't get a lock!
Well, you don't use it. I guess you don't use it like this.
Target down!
Right, I have to have a clear shot. Use it like this.
Wilson, find us another—
Oh, God. They found me. Help!
Indeed. Biotic Charge is the best thing in the entire series. I will be spamming it often. Get used to I can't get a lock.
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control!
Hello, Ref. Let's see, anything over here? Another laptop.
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who she was before the explosion. The same mind, the same morals, the same personality. If we alter her identity in any way, if she's somehow not the woman she used to be, the Lazarus Project will have failed. I refuse to let that happen.
Understandable. Am I back on the Citadel? No, I am, escaping from a space station.
Down here! Bastards got me in the leg!
We need to get off this station.
I'm not going anywhere till someone fixes my leg.
Should be some Metagel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid station on the wall.
Now, previously we could use Metagel at any time. Here we're limited to using Unity, which only revives wounded or fallen members. Happily, however, we now have regenerating health.
Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now, hmm? I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
You're all strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe and then we'll sort out whose fault it is.
Right, Shepard. We need to find Miranda. We can't leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Haven't known her long enough to trust her.
This project was Miranda's baby. She'd never sabotage it.
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few...
Overload the canister to clear a path to the shuttle. That's it. Let's get out of here.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if she's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project.
It is his
program
ass.
that we built you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
I think I ran into Cerberus a few times while I was investigating Saren. Some kind of pro-human splinter group, right?
Well, that's what the Alliance wants people to believe. But there's more to it. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the Elusive Man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
There's already more facial animation in this game than there was in the entirety of Mass Effect 1.
Elusive Man. Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah. That's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him. Kinda stuck.
I don't care what they did or what you say. I am not working with terrorists.
You can tell it to the boss, but after we've saved our butts.
And the data pad, let's hack it. This is the other hacking game, and I kinda hate it. We have to match this code segment in the top corner with various code segments that scroll by. It's very annoying. Single green line with a white line after it. This is how hacking works, you know, you just match the things. And then a block of blue, over here. It gets you some money, some data, some metagel in this case.
You've been spotted. Shields have failed.
That said, we're kind of whipping some ass. Let's do it again! I may install a mod to skip these minigames if I get particularly tired of them. It's blatant cheating, but I don't care, and I think you guys probably won't either.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Yeah, this whole Miranda being a traitor thing doesn't line up. She was more invested than anybody in getting us back together.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
Even if you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged the security systems, killed my staff, and he would have killed us.
You sure about that, Miranda? We've known Wilson for years. What if you're wrong?
I'm never wrong. I thought you'd have learnt that by now, Jacob.
If you say so. What's our next step?
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get her to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Anderson kind of looked like Mr. Potato Head. Miranda looks like she's wearing a rubber Miranda mask.
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
Well, shit, let's go.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case. Come on. Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda, more tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
So you'll notice we have some red facial scarring. The more renegade we get, the more our face cracks. There is really no explanation for this. You can buy cosmetic surgery to get rid of it. I think it's just to make us look badass if we're, evil. Eh.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you were a spacer kid, raised mostly on one ship or another. You enlisted, and you survived a Thresher Maw attack that wiped out the rest of your team. Do you remember that?
I lost a lot of friends that day. Going through something like that changes you. It can break you if you let it.
I read the report. 50 Marines died on Akuz. You were the only one who lived. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Lieutenant Caden Alenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
Being in command means that sometimes you give orders knowing that your people are gonna die. That can't affect your decisions. Caden gave his life for the rest of the team. Without him, I couldn't have stopped Saren. He died a hero.
I understand, Commander. And I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
Shepard, think back to the Citadel, after the Alliance saved the Destiny Ascension and you killed Saren. What happened next?
Humanity was offered a spot on the Council. I recommended Captain Anderson for the position.
Yes, Captain Anderson is now Counselor Anderson. Though from what I hear, he preferred life in the military.
Still, good to know that the human council member isn't going to put politics ahead of defense.
Your memory seems solid. There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the Elusive Man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
Yeah, it is the character import, and, I think even, like, pure Paragon Shepard has some glowy lines. I'm not sure. Yeah, check out our Paragon and Renegade meters. We're mostly Paragon. We have a little smudge of Renegade. It's fine. Everything's fine.
The Elusive Man is waiting for you in the other room.
Before I go into the other room, though, I think we should make a statement. We're currently in the Cerberus armor. But, let's put on our N7 gear. And yes, you can have, like, no limbs whatsoever, if you choose to. N7 gear is now tintable. So we can go through in pink, if we want. I like this gold look, with the black underlighting. And the red sleeve. Yeah, I would like pink and gold, actually. Can I actually get an underlight pink? No, it's more red. Red and gold is still a statement. Did I just fucking put her in Samus armor? Shit. Commander Samus. Made Iron Man, okay.
Commander Shepard.
Say hello to Martin Sheen.
Elusive Man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
A necessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
What exactly is it that you and I know?
That our place in the universe is more fragile than we'd like to think. That one woman, one very specific woman, might be all that stands between humanity and the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
You need to earn the right to ask me those kinds of questions.
Cerberus isn't as evil as you believe.
Bullshit.
You and I are on the same side. We just have different methods.
Also
Cut to the
bullshit.
chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique. Not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol.
We got
And
Captain America.
The Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
Maybe we should be wearing, like, red, white, and blue.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
They suffered substantial losses fighting Sovereign. They're rebuilding, still stretched too thin to waste resources verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are
this is Martin Sheen.
trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
If what you say is true, if the Reapers are behind this, I'd consider helping you.
I'd be disappointed if you accepted any of this without seeing for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Let's see. We are now at 40 minutes. I am going to play for about an hour 30. So, roughly an hour-ish after this.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
Is this a volunteer job, or am I being volunteered?
You always have a choice, Shepard. If you don't find the evidence we're both looking for, we can part ways. But first, go to Freedom's Progress. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
But yeah, I want to at least get through Freedom's Progress. I want to get through the prologue, basically. There's a lot of codex entries. I would listen to them, but, well, we have a lot of stuff to do.
The Elusive Man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
I can't have anyone disobeying my commands when we get there.
I know who I report to. As long as you don't do anything to betray Cerberus, I'll follow your orders.
Don't worry, we'll find out what happened to those colonists.
Well, at least you're confident. Let's hope it's not misplaced.
For someone who spent 2 years putting me back together, you don't seem real fond of me.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
Now, this is not Claudia Black, but it feels like they got great value Claudia Black. I don't know if that's...
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it, or we can do it.
Okay, hey Jacob, you any friendlier?
I'm glad the Elusive Man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I just agreed to work with him. I still don't trust him.
Do you trust me, Commander?
You're part of Cerberus. I'll be keeping an eye on you, too.
Fair enough. I can't expect you to trust me just because I ask you. I'll just have to earn that trust.
Okay.
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
That's all for now.
Yes, ma'am.
We'll chat Jacob up later. Notice how quick we're racking up renegade points. That happens a lot. You receive the following bonuses for having beaten Mass Effect 2 before. I get a big-ass bonus. Sorry about that.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The Elusive Man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappeared. And we've got no target to go after.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
I'm sad that we have to tool around in this little K car. Well, nobody's gonna miss me coming. Not in that. Cerberus has provided additional weapons. We now have a grenade launcher, the katana shotgun, and the machine pistol. And I think Miranda can use a shotgun.
Change weapons.
Good call.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Kind of a crap dinner.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
Hear that? Sounds like Fenris.
Strange. Security systems were disabled at the other colonies.
Requesting assistance.
Target down! I'm coming! On target!
Shoot them before they take out the shields.
My shields are down.
Yep. It is, I gotta get back into the swing of Mass Effect 2 after so long being invincible in Mass Effect 1. That means more assault mastery. And that means Jacob gets better at pulling things. And that means Miranda exists. I should probably put some fucking shit into her. Including warp. Alright. Now we're equipped to actually proceed. Rubber charge regenerates your shields. That's true. I completely forgot that I didn't... that I needed, cover. Yeah, Miranda exists... Oops, we're going the wrong way. Miranda exists, and she will crash your game if you're not prepared for her. Also, one of the mods I have... I forgot about this until now. One of the mods I have, allows me to do this.
Hear that? Sounds like Fenris specs.
Strange. Security systems were disabled at the other colonies.
Rerouting. Requesting resource casualty.
Here we go! Shoot them before they take out the shields.
I levitated for a second.
Vex shouldn't have been hostile. Should have recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Yeah, I am pretty vincible. Wall safe, medkit. Let's hack. I wish I could hack just by mashing some symbols. I'd be fucking unstoppable. I'd be one of those, like, gay furry hackers that successfully hacked a bunch of stuff recently. I wish I were a gay furry.
Hostile forces have engaged and are offline.
Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this.
Yo!
Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... you're alive?
Remember when I gave you that Geth data tally? Did it help you complete your pilgrimage?
Yes, it did. Praza, weapons down. This is definitely Commander Shepard.
Why is your old commander working for Cerberus?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask.
I nearly died, Tally. Cerberus spent 2 years rebuilding me. They want me to investigate attacks on human colonies.
Likely story. No organization would commit so many resources to bring back one soldier.
You haven't seen Shepard in action, Praza. Trust me, it was money well spent. Perhaps we can work together. We're here looking for a young Quarian named Vitor. He was here on pilgrimage.
If Vitor survived the attack, he may be able to tell us what happened.
That's the hope. We've seen him, but he might not be in the best state to answer questions. He was injured and, nervous around...
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
It's good to see Tally again. Honestly.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Your people really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow up one of our ships.
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
I believe the bit with Cerberus infiltrating the Quarian flotilla and all happened in one of the novels. There's a lot of references to the novels and the comics in this game, although none of them are, strictly speaking, required to understand things. Even Jacob and Miranda came from a mobile phone game before they arrived here in Mass Effect 2. I have no idea what the fuck happens in that mobile phone game. It's never been important.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. Whatever happens, it's good to have you back.
Emmy extraction was weird. So I've heard.
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the
There
warning.
sure is.
We'll take care of them.
Ready.
Clear.
Alright, let's bypass security again. Like I said, there is a mod to skip these mini-games. I may or may not install it. I do like this one, I don't like the other one.
Use overload on them.
What? Oh. Unfortunately, using overload means you stand up from cover. Kinda sucks.
Enemy down.
There we go.
Shepard,
We should have expected this.
Come on. We can still catch them.
There's a button to display the current objectives. I always forget about that, but it helps so much. Ah, the combo detonation. Yeah. When you use a biotic ability, you can make it detonate with a tech ability. I'll be doing a lot more of this later when I have more than just a couple teammates.
Hurry, Shepard. We're inside the loading dock. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Fraza's squad apart.
That sounds like a skill issue.
First.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Right, sure.
Got it.
Going to cover!
Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
Where the fuck did Jacob get a shotgun for that cutscene?
Overload will take out that shield.
Assessment requested.
There we go. We're good. Everything's fine. Alright, I think there's something in this house over here. Yep, some power cells for heavy weapons ammo. For the grenade launcher we could have really used for that fight. And I kind of didn't use it because I was busy with my shotgun. And there was a damaged mech over here.
This might be useful.
We can scan it to learn how to research more heavy weapons ammo. But we need a scientist on our team. We don't have one of those yet.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor is traumatized. What a surprise.
Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
This is an interrupt.
Have to hide.
Performing interrupts during cutscenes, Renegade or Paragon, is the new system in Mass Effect 2.
You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
A new
Who didn't
system.
find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through
Is
intermediaries
that some
like
kind of
slavers
alien?
or hired
What a
mercenaries.
fucking question.
If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
So this is our new enemy for this game. The killer bug swarms.
Why didn't the Collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his Enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
What's with the locusts? You mean the swarms?
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
I want to know more about the Collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the Elusive Man can figure it out.
I want to highlight, just for a second, that even in like a minor cutscene like this, where everybody's just standing around talking, there's better blocking. Nobody's just standing in like a triangle. People are gesturing. They've stepped up the cutscenes a lot from Mass Effect 1, in minor ways.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the Elusive Man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
Who do I trust? These two mooks who work for a terrorist organization in the first game? Or Tali? I don't think this is a fucking question.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tali will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
Yeah, Miranda is sculpted. Deliberately. We'll get more on her in a bit.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat.
How the fuck did that happen, man?
Confirm the Collectors are behind the abductions.
Oh man, everybody sees you as a threat. How the fuck did that happen? Could it be the experiments, the terrorism, the bioweapons, the fucking hanging out in a shady room smoking a cigarette 40 hours a day? Fuck you.
Tell me what you know about these Collectors.
They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
What are the Collectors getting from these deals?
The Collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to collector vessels,
maybe.
allowing them safe passage. If
I
they
don't
can
think
manipulate
so,
relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
Oh yeah. This, unfortunately, is why you have to work with Cerberus for Mass Effect 2.
If this is a war, I'll need an army, or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the Collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Now, unlike before, when we worked mostly with the Alliance military and soldiers, this time we'll be picking up the dregs, the criminals, the thieves, the outsiders, the outcasts, the mercenaries. All of them will be on our team.
Keep your list.
But
I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Let's find out what happened to our previous team.
Where's Liara Tisoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Oh, she's working for the Shadow Broker. She's an agent. Okay.
What about Tali? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
That's fair.
Where's Garrus Vakarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Garrus is somewhere. Who knows where. What about Rex?
Where's Urdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
Rex became an activist. Didn't see that coming.
Where's Ashley Williams?
She's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. Her file is surprisingly well classified.
And Ashley is doing something Black Ops. Good for her.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Mordin Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
Mordin's a personal favorite. I do like Mordin a lot. We'll meet him, I think, next stream.
Sounds good. And what else?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
Can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the elusive man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night. good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
I would buy a model kit of this ship in a heartbeat. I wouldn't even be able to put it together. I would buy a model kit of this ship in a fucking heartbeat. Get used to that music cue too. Yeah, it doesn't look big, but inside it's got at least 3 decks. Three decks, yes.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Mordin Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
We will.
And without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the 3 of us plus Joker to fly this ship?
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map and the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
So, to wrap up the stream, we're gonna go around the ship, meet various people, see what's what, read our email, which is gonna be fucking overflowing. Trust me. And then we're gonna wrap the stream. And, you know, on Tuesday, we will get started exploring this new galaxy. Well, exploring the Terminus systems, mostly, but... Yeah, I did say go around the ship and meet people. Kelly is included in that. Thank you. Yeah, they're very eager. Alright, we do have approximately a fuckload of dossiers to do. We can evolve charge. I'm gonna evolve charge. We're getting heavy charge right now. First off, let's pop up to our cabin. These journal updates are gonna be ticking in while I do all this stuff. There we are at the cabin. Shepard's cabin's a lot more robust. We have the achievement system, we have our email, we have a wall of models which are collectible over the course of the game. We have a fish tank. There's nothing in the fish tank right now. We can buy some fish. We can play music. Or not. We can also pick our casual clothes between, like, anything from Alliance dress blues to the casual Cerberus lounge round uniform to we can be bare-ass fucking bikini clad, underwear clad. I still like the hoodie look. Okay, you do not have to play like the Batman theme in my bedroom. Thank you. This'll do. Let's go down and check our email. Oh, EDI has information on every room in the ship.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the commanding officer's quarters.
It's larger than the quarters of other warships I've served on.
This is a Cerberus vessel, not an Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste. That said, this space is directly under the exterior pressure hull. The fitting yard workers called it the loft.
Oh good, I'm directly beneath the hull. That means, my cabin is the first thing to go. Let's pop down to engineering. What's this? We have the Kodiak drop shuttle. We've got engineering. We've got a lot of locked doors. These will open up later. We have this little sub area down here with the red lighting because every spaceship needs a little sub area with red lighting. A flying Batman face. Do we have time for the Kodiak Codex entry? You know what? Yeah, by request.
With the Systems Alliance UT-47 drop shuttle landing craft holds 12 soldiers in a cramped, uncomfortable cargo bay and 2 more in the cockpit. Officially named the Kodiak, the drop shuttle is better known to Alliance Marines as the Combat Cockroach due to its appearance and durability. The vehicle's robust environmental sealant technology exposes few vulnerable parts to the elements. First tested in the sulfuric acid clouds and extreme temperatures of Venus, the Kodiak can land in hard vacuum, high pressure, and temperatures from near absolute zero to over 900 degrees Celsius.
Over 900?!
Contragravitic vehicle, the Kodiak's substantial Element Zero core allows flight by entirely countering the vehicle's mass. Its small thrusters are for directional control only. So if the mass effect field fails, the vehicle becomes a proverbial 3 million credit coffin. The unarmed shuttle forgoes weaponry space for active masking, electronic countermeasures, and a robust kinetic barrier system, ideal for dropping troops undetected.
My favorite thing about the Alliance spaceship design and the Alliance shuttle design and all is these little vectoring thrusters. I love watching them like swivel up and down and go psh, psh, psh. They're my favorite part. I love articulation on the shuttles. They're great. The Normandy has a couple of those stuck to the back. Engineering! Here's our new drive core. This thing looks like it'll give you cancer.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
Well, tell me about it.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there's an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Well, why don't you?
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Vaguely Slavic. I think she's like... She comes off to me as like New Jersey Tuscan, if that makes sense.
Where'd you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seemed to be doing that.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
So Kenneth was like a Reddit forum warrior on Shepard's side, and that was enough to get him recruited.
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. He'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
The elusive man is a Reddit mod? He sure fucking is.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
He runs like 100 subreddits.
I'm amazed Shepard came down here.
I told you she would.
That's all that's down here, except for this very important room. Wait, that's just a stairwell. Never mind. It's a different very important room. Let's head up to the crew quarters. There's a lot of shit up here. Let's start with this room. This is the bathroom. It's good that we have one of those now. Kind of an oversight that we didn't. Crew quarters.
She's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Well, my family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
We can't actually talk to these two, but they will be a running peanut gallery as we continue. Here's the men's room.
Shepard, the women's restroom is on the starboard side of the ship.
Okay. Here's medical, which comes with a familiar face.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
Nice to see a familiar face, Doctor.
I feel the same. I wish more of the original crew could be here. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
You know, it's odd, because Mass Effect 2 is very much, sometimes you have to work with the terrorists, and then Mass Effect 3 goes back to, actually, the terrorists are really bad guys, and you do not, in fact, have to hand it to them. So, I don't know, man.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
I love that Dr. Chakwas, like, puts her hand on the armrest and adjusts herself while she's talking. I do that a lot when I'm sitting in this chair. I wish her chair had armrests for her to put her hand on, because right now that looks weird as hell.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
I'm pretty sure she does not say that if your Renegade bar was maxed out last game.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
I have a personal pet theory about Dr. Chakwas. I think she's working for either Hackett or Anderson. Because in the third game, she goes right back to working for the Alliance with absolutely no questions asked. It's all a little too fast for me. And I have the feeling that...
Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
That'd be real nice, Mr. Gardner.
Yeah, working for, as in, she is kind of the mole for Hackett or, Anderson. I can't prove any... This is pure headcanon. I just have my suspicions about Chakwas.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Miss Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
Anything you need?
Do you have everything you need?
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
His voice sounds really familiar. Does anybody know who Gardner's voice actor is? It sounds like somebody I know. I don't know who.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
It's a codex, dude. Okay, that explains a bit.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
We could ask him about his backstory, but I'm not really too interested.
Back to work.
Over here, there's Miranda.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe.
Bullshit.
If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well
Shepard,
funded,
what are you
though
doing
I
with your
doubt anyone
arms?
Other than the elusive man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
Udina's the... Okay, that would explain a bit.
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
Udina is... we do see Udina on the, Citadel. So, it's not him unless he's performing some very quick change operations. I wouldn't put it past him. Well, I would put it past him. Udina's not really that smart. Oh well. It could still work.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
Now, there is, usually a camera angle in this conversation, I believe, where, we get to see Miranda's big ol' lumen butt. Unfortunately, they did change it for the Legendary Edition. I think it's a little distracting. We see plenty of Miranda's ass later. Trust me.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
We already said
Just a
that.
fact. It's the reason I've...
Okay,
and
we
it's
already
why I
said
was
that.
assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
I had to, sometimes I forget which options I picked.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Oh yeah, there's a few mods to change camera angles back, including a mod to change the, frankly, ass shot back. I chose not to. Alright, and our last stop will be the general, CIC and such. Jacob's in here. Taking up sweaty man position.
There hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk. And you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
It's good to hear a clear opinion. Sounds like we're two of a kind.
That honors me more than you, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Jacob's main character trait is that he takes shit seriously. And that's kind of nice after, well, some of the other crew. Incredibly just a mercenary, but like a bro from a buddy cop movie. Yeah, he is. Alright, let's go talk to Joker. And then we'll meet Kelly. We'll read through the, we'll read through our emails, which is gonna take a while. And then that will be it for the night.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby! Better than new. It fits me like a glove! And leather seats! Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
I don't trust them. We still need to move ahead, but it's all too convenient.
Maybe you're right. I guess it's hard to argue when they install an AI to spy on us. We're staying though, right? I mean, the seat is real leather.
Good to see you're keeping it all in perspective, Joker.
Leather?
Joker is still Joker. Man, you joke, but if BioWare were making an operating system They would probably call it, like the AI accessory EDI, like Windows had Cortana.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
Meet Kelly? She is, friendly.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
So this is Troy, essentially. She sits on the bridge and goes, I think Jacob is stressed.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound.
Yes. I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
Don't worry. We'll defeat the Collectors.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
So, if we pick this top option, we are immediately romancing Kelly Chambers. I'm not looking to romance Kelly Chambers at this time.
Your trust is well placed, Kelly.
I knew it would be. Thank you, Shepard. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later. Welcome aboard, Commander.
So, we have a lot of email. Part of that is because I have mods that add extra email, because I love to read lore. We're going to read through the lore, and that's going to be the end of the stream. Tomorrow we're going to do Sonic Adventure. Nothing much of interest is going to happen, but, you know, details. We have our team status, including the people we have yet to recruit, and information on them. We have the ability to look at upgrades, and we have messages. Lots of messages. Let's start from the bottom. Let's start from the top. From Counselor Anderson. On the off chance the rumors are true and you actually are alive, I need you to come and talk to me on the Citadel. A lot has changed in the last few years. You put me on the council, and it's only fair you be allowed to speak for yourself about what we've been hearing. From the Elusive Man. Shepard, we've reached an agreement with veteran mercenary Zaid Masani. You may know the name. Zaid has been involved in some of the best-known and some utterly unknown military operations in the Terminus systems, and is feared as a ruthless and relentless bounty hunter. I felt you might need a man with his skills on the mission, so I arranged to have him join you. You will find him on Omega, where he's wrapping up his current bounty. Don't worry about his fee. I've taken care of that personally. From Project Firewalker. Commander, the MSV Rosalie, a survey ship with Cerberus connections, has gone missing. The survey team was field testing a new prototype, the Hammerhead Planetside Exploration Rover. In addition, scientists Dr. Manuel Case and Dr. Robert O'Loy are aboard the MSV Rosalie and conducting research for us. We need you to find the ship, her survey team, and the doctors. The MSV Rosalie was last seen near planet Siona. Hold on a minute. What was that? The personal embodiment of that wholesome, smiling face emoji spamming friend you made on a forum one time, who seems to know anyone and will take the slightest excuse to bang anyone. Yeah. Callie will bang like a screen door. Recon Hood. From the Elusive Man. Shepard, It occurred to our armor techniques that you may not want to show your face everywhere you go. They sent by a HUD that Cerberus issues to its covert operatives. It has additional microframe functions you might like. The hood is in your quarters. From the Elusive Man. Shepard, we recently had an incident involving the Geth at one of our outposts in the Skillian Verge. Don't worry, I'm not sending you off to chase anything down. Our operatives waged a highly successful battle against a Geth shouting party, and credited their success to a new advanced electrical attack device that we finally let them take out of the lab. Since their unit is being reassigned for some rest and relaxation, I thought you should take custody of the weapon in the meantime. The weapon is called an arc projector. I sent it to the Normandy's armory, so you can examine it for yourself and use it if you deem it worthy. It's gone through plenty of tests that indicated overloads connect barriers and synthetic enemies particularly well. But laboratory demonstrations are a poor substitute for actual field reports. We know it works, now we want to see what it can do in the right hands. If all goes well, we'll use your tactics to train other operatives. Yeah, this is the Geth stun gun, or the synthetic blaster. It sends electrical beams at people. I like it a lot. Shepard, at great cost and effort, we have tracked down the master thief Kasumi Goto, and convinced her to work with you. Very few people have ever heard of her, and fewer can claim to see her in person. She is unequaled at stealth and infiltration, and her skills will prove invaluable to your mission. Travel to the Zakara ward on the Citadel. There you will find a special ad terminal that differs from the usual. Input the password "Silence is Golden" to begin the rendezvous. From Stanwyck Dobbs, banking agent, Ascension Financial Services Earth. Hello, Commander Shepard. Thank you for submitting your updated medical documentation. Your status has been changed from deceased to alive. After deducting modest administration fees for closing the file, the subsequent change in status and reactivation of your account, you have a remaining balance of, fuckload of credits. Thank you for banking with Essential Financial Services. We look forward to working with you. Are you protecting your assets? We will find the best life insurance rates and coverage to fit your needs. Reply for a free quote in today. Did we have life insurance when we died? Can we claim that policy? I don't know. From Miranda Lawson. Shepard, if our mission is to succeed, you need to stay informed on what's happening in the galaxy. To that end, I've bought you a subscription to GBC News, an independent news service that Cerberus helps fund. Try to stay up to date with current events. Remember, information is power. Cordially, Miranda Lawson. Welcome to the most prestigious news service in the Milky Way. At Galactic Broadcasting Corporation, we pride ourselves on our history of independent journalism. For 23 years, GBC News has reported on the stories that mainstream journalism is too afraid to cover. By enrolling in our Platinum subscription plan, you're ensuring we get to keep reporting without fear of censorship or corporate backlash. Supporting us means supporting liberty. GBC News, humanity's voice in a crowded galaxy. From GBC News Services. Referring to outstanding payments, Blue Sun's mercenaries have taken over facilities of the Eldfield Ashlands Energy Corporation on the planet Zoria. We are sending a clear message, said Solemn Deshara, head of the Intergalactic Mercenary and Supply Company. We do not turn a blind eye to enterprises defying the law on our planet. Energy magnate Jonah Ashland replied in a public statement. The proper place to settle differences like this is the judicial system. The Blue Suns will gain nothing by sending our mercenaries into our offices and refineries. This kind of mercenary takeover is common on Zoria, where the mercenary group has replaced the judicial authorities to a great extent. The estimated value of these facilities has not been disclosed, but experts estimated at over 1.2 billion credits. That's our email. And just for a quick look, I want to show you all the galaxy map. This is one system. And here's everything we gotta do. I'll see you all next time. Like I said, nobody is safe in this game. And I'm looking forward to showing you where we can go with this. But first, tomorrow, more Sonic Adventure. We still have Gamma, Tails, and Big to play through. So, you know, some of the best stories in the game.
Mohan, how are you feeling?
I erased the patient's consciousness. I feel great.
I feel great. Alright. I did go a half hour over. That's a little less than I expected to, actually. That's fine. Oh. And Aura and Alloy are streaming Pokemon Mystery Dungeon DX, and we're going to raid onto them. One moment. Alright. Okay. Yep. Good. Just gonna send you over to Aura and Alloy. I'm glad everybody's enjoying this. I'm glad that y'all are having a good time. Good night, everybody.